During the World War II, in a quiet village in Japanese-occupied China, people began disappearing. Villagers were abducted in the night. No bodies were ever returned. Years later, what was uncovered shocked even the most hardened war historians. A secret facility where doctors turned into executioners, dissections without anesthesia, germ warfare testing on children, and a cover-up so complete, most people still haven't heard its name. Unit 731. In 1932, the Japanese military created the Kwantung Army's Epidemic Prevention Department in occupied China. Publicly, it was meant to stop disease outbreaks. Privately, it evolved into a biological warfare research unit codenamed Unit 731, its mission to develop the most effective ways to kill quietly, efficiently, and on a massive scale. Unit 731 was built like a prison and operated like a slaughterhouse. Victims, mostly Chinese civilians, but also Koreans, Russians, and even Allied POWs, were subjected to horrific experiments. Organs removed while conscious, limbs frozen and shattered, plague-infected fleas released on villages. The victims were called logs, as if they were never human. The goal wasn't just torture, it was research. To weaponize cholera, anthrax, and especially the bubonic plague. In one case, Unit 731 dropped ceramic bombs filled with infected fleas over Chinese cities, causing outbreaks that killed tens of thousands. These weren't accidents, they were field tests. In 1945, as Japan neared defeat, Unit 731 destroyed its buildings and killed all remaining prisoners. The truth should have ended there, but then came the twist. The United States secretly granted immunity to Unit 731 scientists in exchange for their data. The findings were deemed too valuable to lose, even if they came from torture. Unit 731's director, Shiro Ishii, vanished after the war. He was never tried, never imprisoned. Instead, he lived quietly in Japan, even advising on biowarfare during the Korean War. Many of his colleagues became respected doctors and professors. The world moved on, and Unit 731 faded from history books. In the 1980s, survivors and whistleblowers began speaking out. Mass graves were discovered. Japanese courts heard testimonies, but no formal apology was ever issued. Even today, textbooks in Japan barely mention Unit 731. Some still call it a myth, but the bodies and the documents say otherwise. If data from torture leads to medical advances, should it be used? That question still divides researchers today. Unit 731 forces us to confront a darker side of progress, one that humanity chose to bury rather than reckon with, because sometimes history isn't rewritten, it's erased. If evil can exist in lab coats, if genocide can hide behind the word experiment, then forgetting Unit 731 doesn't protect us, it prepares us to repeat it. Some truths are painful, but necessary. Subscribe to Chronicles Unveiled for more buried histories the world tried to forget. Stories of silence, truth, and the hidden chapters of the past. Because if we don't unveil them, who will?